Innovating Education Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.
When we talk about improving education, teachers are obviously at the heart of the debate. But rethinking approaches and changing methods is tough. In this edition, we've found two important projects that are motivating educators to make the most of their skills. A teacher in front of the class spoon-feeding information. It is an outdated style most education experts want to see gone. So how can schools encourage critical thinking? One institute in the US is helping teachers and students get inspired.
Off to school in Edgewood, what used to be one of the poorest parts of Washington, D.C. The area in the US capital has changed and has moved up market. The kids on the bus are coming from across town, including some wealthy parts. The Inspired Teaching Demonstration School is for pupils aged 3 up to 12 to 13. Parents have chosen this school because of the way it focuses on students, as well as the teachers, who themselves are taught to serve as a facilitator and coach to support the pupils' learning and to bring out a pupil's maximum potential.
Viewing children as coming to school with gifts and with a natural curiosity, that is how every decision we make is made. What is best for kids? What shows kids that they are respected? How do we surface their voices and make their voices the most important voices in the room?
The groups are small, with several teachers in each class. Even preschoolers are viewed as partners, as future adults and responsible citizens. The teachers work on the same eye level as their pupils, thus creating an environment of trust and respect. As teachers respect the right of students to make decisions about how they approach learning, students accept the responsibility to do their best work.
There is, in traditional education view, especially across the United States, this mental picture of the teacher standing in front of the classroom at the board, writing information, the students kind of mindlessly writing down and copying information. What our idea is that the teacher should be an instigator of thought. Obviously, the teacher knows more than the students. They understand the curriculum, they understand the standards, but it's really their responsibility to ask the right question and to engage students in inquiry-based instruction that allows students to make their own connections so that they can deepen their understanding.
Reflection on the part of students and teachers is a key component of inspired teaching. The teacher challenges students to reflect on their work, and the school challenges teachers to reflect on their work, their successes, and what they have yet to accomplish. This process of self-assessment involves constant examination and re-examination of the learning process, material learned, and the approaches which were tried, especially on the part of the teacher.
I felt like the Inspired Teaching School really provided me with a place where I'd be able to think outside the box and teach my students in the best way that I felt they needed to be taught. When students feel as though they're cared about and they're equal and their perspective and voice matters, it creates this security and safety that's required for students to take risks and make mistakes.
Making mistakes is no drama. It is human after all. Teachers are trained in-house to convey this message. Thus, they make students comfortable to take risks and be bold. The result? Kids not only develop a familiarity with content, but a deep understanding of it.
We're letting them really engage with what we're teaching them, all the materials, and also think on their own, like go anywhere they want with all of the ideas. We really are getting at their imagination and their inquiry. They're really just thinking about all the aspects of the lesson. I think it's really important. It makes school way more fun.
Inspired Teaching believes that each child can achieve at high levels without having to surrender their intellectual curiosity and passion for learning. That is meant to be a lesson for life.
Motivation in education is key. However, in many developing countries, teacher commitment is worryingly low. In India, for example, every day, 1 in 4 teachers is absent. Let's meet the movement that is trying to change that by empowering educators to become changemakers.
More than 300 million children in developing countries are now enrolled in school, but they are not learning. Teachers could make the significant biggest difference to address this learning crisis, but in practice are neither motivated nor equipped to effectively do so. That's not the case for English teacher Rashmi Mishra, who takes her profession seriously and loves her job.
I bought a laptop for myself just for schoolwork as I was really motivated. I bring it to school every day. I see such good results in the children that I feel I should have done this much earlier.
Rashmi Mishra is part of the Teacher Changemakers movement developed by STIR Education. It finds teachers with an initial spark of innovation and commitment within the existing school system. They are then formed into local teacher innovation networks.
Everyone has written off teachers. We often think of them as the problem, not the solution. We want to change that picture and really give them confidence to step up and lead a transformation in their profession.
STIR has given us a platform for motivation. They give certificates on a big stage to teachers who excel. These teachers are motivated, and seeing them, other teachers too are motivated to excel.
In total, 12,000 teachers are part of STIR Education's network, impacting 500,000 children in various states in India and in Uganda as well. 30 to 40 teachers in the area are part of the local Changemaker network, where they exchange ideas and discuss problems faced in their classrooms. Some teachers have informally created WhatsApp groups among themselves.
When I first came to this school, the students were lacklustre. They'd come in, sit down, copy what's written on the blackboard, dream in class, and not pay attention to what I was teaching them. At the time, I felt really bad. When the STIR programme started, I adopted new teaching techniques, like these, where children make words with pictures. From the pictures, they made words and then sentences. I don't get funds for these and do it myself because I love what I do. I've had many teachers who've tried to make me understand, but I don't know why I can't get it quickly. But Miss Vandana teaches us so well, we understand very quickly. She gives us different creative materials and she teaches us. We learn to do these creative articles and make them at home.
Thanks to the Teacher Changemaker movement, educators exchange more information and interact to get new and creative ideas for their classrooms.
Teachers are the engines of progress in a school system. They're the real agents of change. And if we can really get their mindsets to be positive, to really help them feel they can make a difference, enormous change can happen.
STIR works in partnership with governments. The government of India's largest state, Uttar Pradesh, has incorporated the STIR method for their teacher training program.
Who was your favorite teacher at school? Why did they stand out for you? Share your thoughts with us on social media. Goodbye for now from me and the team.
Learning World in association with WISE, an initiative of Qatar Foundation.